I gotta do my face like this because on the last videos, Brittany said I wasn't interested enough. I didn't look interested, so I gotta look interested.
You weren't looking interested. No, at me, fool. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have called you a fool. Oh, you get on my nerves. Week 17 today. But we never did a 16 video.
No, so we're gonna do both.
We're not set. We're just turned 17, so we'll tell you about 16. Actually, I'm confused because the doctor says I'm 17 today, but the ultrasound said that I was like 5 days behind that. So I don't know where I am. I know we're in the second trimester.
Mm-hmm. So,
how was this week for you, Mikey? Since it's been a week for you.
I'll let you go first.
This week has been challenging because like I'm really gaining weight. And I know that doesn't mean a lot to some people, like an extra 10 pounds. But for me, I've never been this big in my entire life. So that has been a struggle. Like, I just don't feel pretty. This hair, I bet you're wondering, like, what the heck is going on? Honestly, I didn't feel like doing my hair. And I wanted to know, like, what my real hair looked like. Like, what do these curls look like? So I guess this is what it looks like. And it probably would be cute if I didn't straighten it every day of my life since I was in 3rd grade. So I think I'm going to work on that because if I have a little girl, I want her to love her hair that God gave her. And so I've kind of just been going through that this week. But I just feel like, I feel like I look crazy. Even going to church today, it was just like I didn't even want to go because I can't wear heels anymore. I've been wearing flats. Haven't been wearing my ring. And I eat a lot. Like I wanted a steak yesterday and you laughed at me. You laughed at me while I was eating it. Mm-hmm. Talk about that.
What? Well, her appetite has picked up a bit, but she still don't drink no water. So I want her to start drinking some more water.
Okay, first of all, I drink water every day. The people at my job will tell you that.
I don't see her drink water.
And maybe on the weekends, I don't drink as much water as I should, but I also come home to freaking Simply Lemonade, raspberry goodness just sitting there in the refrigerator. Like, how could you not want to drink it? Like, it's okay for you to drink lemonade, but it's unfair for me to drink water. That's not cool. If I'm in this, the whole family should be in this. You laughing.
So now, the man side. You ready? Man, woo, 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 woo.
Fail.
Okay, so let's see how these last couple weeks have been.
By the way, we're moving. That's why the house looks
crazy. So we moving in a couple days. But anyway,
in my red cup full of lemonade.
I got two things I want to talk about in particular. I want to talk about visits to the doctor, and I want to talk about this whole...
Like you know how to work YouTube? No, Mike.
This whole hair thing. Because...
This hair thing?
Yeah.
Start with hair.
No. So, first visit to the doctor. Like, when we go to the doctor...
Oh, Lord.
Really the doctors and the nurses, they treat me like I'm invisible. Nobody says hello to you. Nobody says congratulations, future dad. They completely ignore you. They don't even say hi. She got like an evil villain laugh. They only say hi to the woman, or like they don't make eye contact with you at all as the man, even if you're in the room. So like it don't matter if you have on a ring or not. Like it's completely like you're not there. You have to like.
What kind of attention are you looking for in the doctor?
Like I feel like it takes two people to tango. I think that when you get to the doctor should at least acknowledge you, or the nurses should at least acknowledge you. And I can understand some people come in with some crazy situations to where like maybe they're like, hey, and they don't know if you the daddy or whatever. But shoot, give me the benefit of the doubt. Ask me. Just say, hey, are you the daddy? Are you the brother? Are you the sibling? Something. Because with the whole process, I want to be involved and I want to know. I want to know everything. I probably at the doctor's office ask more questions than Brittany does.
Yeah, he beats me to the question. He answers them first.
But I don't
the
like.
The nurse at the ultrasound had to tell you put your phone up.
I don't. Yeah, I mean, but I don't like how they just completely ignore the males.
I didn't even notice that.
The males in there. It really not a good feeling. It really isn't a good feeling at all. But yeah, that's my thing about the doctor's office.
Hair?
It's hair. Like we don't know what we're having yet, but I'm very particular about this good hair, bad hair nonsense that's particularly perpetuating the black community. Like girls with so-called good hair get treated differently than girls with so-called bad hair or what that would be like coursey or whatever. And so like I don't want my daughter growing up even using that term if we have a daughter.
Because we're going to pray she has good hair.
No. Good hair is whatever the way God made your hair to be. So like it ain't gonna be no I gotta.
But this isn't good hair.
No, good hair is that's such a relative term.
Maybe it is good hair. I just don't know how to do it.
It's derogatory. It's offensive.
Okay.
It's bad in all of those ways.
Okay.
So it's important to me that like if we have a daughter, however God makes her hair, she's gonna love her hair the way it is. Okay. And I'm gonna do it every day before she go to school. She gonna have it.
She may not have any hair.
We're gonna be like,
oh,
just making sure it's
actually,
all good
and
doing her hair, cause we're gonna go to school and we're gonna do the hair, cause mama gonna be at work.
My hair looks crazy.
So when it's time for daughter to go to school, guess we're gonna have to do the hair.
Okay. Hold on. So with the girl versus boy type of deal, and the hair, the reason why I went ahead just washed my hair and just let it be this weekend, and surprisingly I got compliments yesterday. Today I woke up and I'm like, what is this? But with the good and bad hair, the reason that I just let my hair be and I want to see what I have, what we're working with, is because I do want my daughter, if I have a girl, to love her hair. Okay? Mm. But like I gotta love my hair first before I can teach her how to love her hair. So that's why I'm like trying to figure out what I got, what I'm working with. I got a couple months to figure it out. So yeah, YouTubers, any suggestions, links, what I gotta do, what kind of products? I know I don't want to be a product junkie, so maybe y'all can help me out. But figuring out how to work this hair.
Juices and berries.
What does that even mean? Okay. Part 2. We have like this whole situation. Remember before we said we didn't know if we want to do like a gender reveal. I think we were still like trying to decide. And so like this boy, having a boy or having a girl, it really got to me right before we went to this last visit, like the ultrasound. I realized that I really, really, really want a girl. And my reason for saying that is I feel like if I have a boy, then Mike's going to gang up on me. Mike and the boy will gang up on me. And it's hard to raise a boy.
I think it's a lot easier to raise boys than it is girls. I fear for having a boy for a lot of reasons, and particularly like the whole racism things keep coming up for me, and like just
that's what I think about. Like it's not easy.
Yeah, it's not easy. Be able to have that conversation when it's come times for when your boy has that first interaction with racism.
Bag
especially when they get a car.
Hands in the pocket.
When they get a car and you just gotta teach them about how the world is. And I think it's a little bit easier, not always, but a little bit easier when you have a girl. You don't have to worry about as much. Because I dread that my son will have the type of interactions that I had with police and growing up all the way up and even to now. And so that's something I dread about having a boy. But yeah.
It's not just police. Don't put police out there. We team police in my family.
Yeah, we team police. but not all police are good police.
And not all police are bad police.
Yeah. God's still working on me in that aspect. But anyhow, is that the end? That's 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Deuces.
We're not allowed to go past 10 minutes. Now you see why.
Drop the barbecue sauce.